Everybody, and welcome back to my mommy channel made for moms by a mom. And before we get this video started, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can join the mommy club because it's awesome. Before we get this video started, I uploaded a video last night making an announcement that the mommy club channel has started a blog as well, just expanding the brand. So if you can't watch the videos, you can definitely read what I have to say, and I hope in the future to post some of you guys' stories on there to help other moms, whether it be anonymously or you want to put yourself out there. So make sure you go follow that. It'll be linked below. So I have a friend who is pregnant right now, and I'm super excited about it. So she's inspiring some of the videos that I'm making, but this is dedicated for any moms who care to know this. Today we're talking about what I think, okay, it's my opinion, the best diaper rash creams out there are. So make sure you check the link below because I will have the Amazon link down there. And I'm not affiliated with Amazon in any way. I just like shopping on Amazon, and it's easier to put the links there because, I don't know, maybe some of you guys shop online and it's there. As I say, this is in no particular order. The last two I'm going to talk about are actually two of my favorites. So, alright, there you go. But I like them all. So, but the last two I'm going to talk about are my favorites. So let's start off with A&D ointments. Alright, so I believe a lot of people use this if they have like tattoos and stuff. But it has a consistency of like petroleum jelly, although it's thicker in my opinion. It has a yellowish tone and it has a medical type of smell, like a menthol-y smell. It doesn't stink to me, but you know, I like that smell because when I smell it, I'm like, oh, I know this is gonna do something. I don't know what it is about smells that make you feel like it's gonna do wonders, but it says that it's the original ointment to prevent diaper rash, and it forms a protective barrier to help seal out wetness. It's paraben-free, dye-free, and phthalate-free, which is really nice if you don't want all those extra chemicals up and around your child's bottom. So with the protective barrier, because this is one of the reasons why I actually like this, when your child soils their diaper, what happens is it creates the diaper rash because it's wet, it's dark, and that's how rashes form, you know. And if you have daughters, that's also how yeast infections form. You want to make sure you change their diaper often, but this is a great preventative measure. And also, if they have a diaper rash, it works. I've seen this to work within the day. So it's thick enough that when you wipe it on their bottom, it has that barrier. So it really does have a layer of protection, and when they soil themselves, that wetness doesn't get right up on it and cause that rash or further irritate the rash that's already there. So this is really awesome. Check this out. Again, it will be linked below. Alright, next, Aquaphor. You may have seen me talk about this one in my what video is that? My eczema video, because my daughter has eczema and sometimes we use this. This is great for a diaper rash as well. I believe I mentioned that in that video. But it says it's a healing ointment. So this is advanced therapy for babies. And it says that it relieves diaper rash in 6 hours. I'm reading backwards. And it also says for dry, chapped, and irritated skin. A pediatrician recommended, which lots of pediatricians really do recommend this particular one, especially if you have eczema, skin irritations, diaper rash, because on the back it does drool rash, diaper rash, like heat rash, and minor cuts and scrapes, which is really nice. So you can use this all over the body, all right, which is really awesome. Like, and this honestly does work within 6 hours, like it says, and that's for any rash. My daughter's had heat rashes in the summer, and you know, her eczema, it just, her a diaper rash, whatever, it works. So this is a consistency also of petroleum jelly. Has a clear color. It doesn't really have a smell. It doesn't have a smell at all, actually. So I like this one, and this is like a multi-purpose, which is great for moms, because you know, we'll tend to buy different types of things that go for different types of things, but this is great. You can use this for a lot of different things, so that's something to think about, and again, it will be linked below. Alright, for the third cream, this is also by Aquaphor, but I want you to pay attention to this because this is Aquaphor Healing Cream for Baby. It's a 3-in-1. It's a 3-in-1 diaper rash cream. It says it prevents, soothes, and treats. And it also says it cleans off easily and it's hypoallergenic. That is good to know because this is the consistency of like a liquidy paste, and it comes out white. So when you rub this on the bottom, what actually ends up happening is it does create that barrier, but it also kind of dries a little bit on there. It doesn't dry, it doesn't like dry, but it dries just a little bit on the infected area, and that also helps create that barrier. Now you want to pay attention to this because this is diaper rash only. The other one you can use all over the body. This is just for their diaper rash. So you want to pay attention to that because you don't want to put this one all over their body. So, does it have a smell? No, it doesn't smell like anything either. So this is great. I'll have that link below. Again, and I told you the last two are my favorite. So I'm going to talk about one. If I could find a picture, I'll try to insert it in the video. But it is called butt paste, okay? Funny name. It is, it's almost like the cream I just showed you, but it's more pasty. It comes out white and it's thick. Now, it rubs on the bottom and stays there to create that barrier that we've been talking about to keep the moisture out. You'll find that it's not as easy to clean up, which is why the Aquaphor says easy clean up on there. But if you just soak their bottom in a bath, and then you can get it off. But that thickness, and it dries like a hard paste. It's not uncomfortable for the baby at all, but it dries as a hard paste, like I said. So it really helps create that barrier. So it's nice. It's really, really nice. Then I'm going to show you this one. Now, most of these I showed you, well, all of them except for the one I'm showing you now, you can find in the store. This one is a sample that my daughter's pediatrician gave to me. She swears by this, and I actually really like it. You can only find this on Amazon. They do not sell it in the store. And I'm not going to try to pronounce that name, but this is a sample pack. This is a pasty consistency again, and it's the color pink. Almost reminds me of calamine lotion. But this is a multi-purpose moisture barrier ointment which protects, soothes, and helps promote healing of skin irritations from urine, diarrhea, perspiration, wound. So it goes on and on. I believe, I want to say, no, it doesn't say it on here. I was going to say this is a steroid cream, but I'm not, it doesn't say it on here. So What I would suggest is you get one of these and take it to your child's pediatrician if you want to talk about it. But this works. My daughter recently had like a terrible diaper rash, I think. And it went on for a while. It was like one of the Pampers I was using was really irritating her, and it was, you know, you couldn't figure out what it is. So once I figured out what it was, her doctor prescribed this, and this is great. You rub this on every day for about 2 weeks. This is, it's a pasty consistency, but it's much thicker, and this dries on completely, like completely dry, like within seconds. This is completely dry on that area. Now, in order to remove this, you do have to soak their bottom in some water to get that off, but this creates, okay, this creates an amazing barrier over that bottom. And all of these creams, if you haven't figured out already, create that barrier, which helps with the diaper rash. So that's what you want to do. I heavily suggest this one. It worked wonders for my daughter, and so I will link it down below. All of the ones that I've spoken about. So I hope this video was informative for you guys. Make sure you subscribe, and right next to the subscription button is a bell button. When you hit that, you will get notifications when I post, so you never miss them. Make sure to check the description box below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.